of Management Studies, St. Peter's Institute of Higher Education and Research. I come to handle the session on business ethics and value. Okay, I hope in business we need to maintain the ethics and values all along the way travel of that business. Okay, let us do the concept of value. Values are the norms or standard that describes what is wrong and what is right. Okay, we need to manipulate all the right things and try to eliminate almost all the wrong things. Value differs from the attitude which are prescribed to response the customer. The entire body of moral value is called the ethics. Okay, ethics is the overall characteristic of the moral value. And next we will see all about what is values and ethics, which means the end character. Ethics is a science of judgment, which is specification towards the human end and human want. Okay, it is a relationship between the end and the mean. So somehow it is an art of controlling the end and mean towards the humanistic value. Okay. Next one is all about, we will see the definition of ethics. Ethics refers to the moral principle which should play a vital significance role in guiding the conduct of managers, employees, the shareholders inside the entire operation of the enterprise. Okay. Next one. Ethics and the moral often used in interchangeability. Ethics is a broader term than moral. Moral are the general acceptance, customs and conduct and proper living in the society. How we need to maintain a good relationship between the human being inside the society. So the moral indicates what people do. Okay, and how they imitate, whether in the business, how the shareholders, the producer or the marketing people manipulate the moral value of the business. Okay, ethics is something relationship between the people. Next one we will see about what is called ethics in moral value and moral principle. Next, what is called business ethics. Business ethics is a set of moral principles. Okay. It is a set of moral principles which should govern in the business activity, whether it is a purchase, whether it is a sales, or whether it is an buying or selling in trade or marketing. Throughout the entire business activity, we need to maintain some business ethics. So, business ethics is a purpose which guides the manager, it guides the employees to perform on the job. Businessmen are often faced with the problems of deciding whether a particular act is ethical or unethical. Okay, let us see the ethical behavior and what are the factors which falls under the unethical behavior. Okay, let us see, and also the value with attitude. Values are concerned with what is desired and what should we do. Okay, let us tell one small example about the values and attitude. It is all about discrimination in employment on basis of some caste, religion, community, favorable and non-favorable. There will be a number of bias, but it is not as it is. It should not be like that. So religion based on that discrimination is a bad thing as it lost its value. On the other hand, in favor reservation in job for the people who belongs to minority community, minority group, that is an attitude. So discrimination is worst value, whereas reservation is some favorable attitude. Okay. And next one, let us see the definition of value. Values are belief that guides action and judgment across the variety of situations. So value is a belief which upon act on preference. Okay, let us see the value and ethics. Okay, values as having a very close relationship with the ethics. Ethics refers to a set of moral principles which specify what is wrong and what is right, what is good and what is bad, what is fair and what is unfair. Okay, everything based on the moral value, the society attached with the action of people. Next one. How the values is being formulated. Okay, there are a number of factors. Okay, that it is being classified or the values is being factorized based on the personal factor, based on the family factor, based on the social factor, and based on the culture, and also based on the organizational factor. Once we are working on multinational company, their value is totally different. Production company value is different. Agricultural sector value is totally different. Okay, throughout the world, Indian managers are having unique value based on their attitude, based on their belief, based on their culture, based on their customs, based on their ethics, based on their moral value. Okay, so in the global village, Indian managers are more valuable. They give respect to the individual Indian managers. As an individual, they give more responsibility, more post, more promotional opportunities for Indian managers. As the Indian managers are having cooperative and trust as a principal ground. And also they are having a purity of emotional and feeling towards the job performance, and they are having an attitude of work is worship. Okay, and they're disciplinary, and they are more creative, and also they enjoy their job and they leads to job satisfaction. And also they control over the greed, and they avoid jealous and harmful mental attitude. Okay. Next we will see some steps in individual Indian managers to improve the value system. Okay, first they try to have their own objectives, mission and goals of that statement. And commitment to work. As the Indian managers are very closely committed with their job. They perform well in training division. Okay, they perform on their job, and they have an excellent relationship with inside the peer group. Okay, whether it is an interpersonal relationship or intergroup relationship or interdepartmental relationship, whether it is internal as well as the external activity. And also the Indian managers are having excellent unique leadership quality, and also they are very crazy in each and everyone should be of a healthy relationship. Each and everyone should perform well. They try to take along with them the entire teamwork. Okay, and also it is all about the excellency. Okay, let us see the 5 P's of ethical power of Indian organization. Okay, most of the Indian organization are purposefully, they do want to have #1 position. They do want to meet the global expectation. They do want to retain their #1 position. And they also, the employee feels pride to have based on their work ethics and the professional ethics. And also, Indian managers are more passionate towards their job. And also they are having some unique value in the global village. Okay, and next one we'll see all about the value belief. Belief are concerned with what is known about the world or what is considered reality. Really, it will be different, whereas the belief is totally different when compared to the business environment. Next one we will see what is ethical behavior and what is unethical behavior. What the businessman supposed to follow and what they are not supposed to follow. Very first one is all about ethical behavior, is all about fair pricing, a reasonable pricing. Okay, we will be having in number of pricing policy, whether it may be economical price or competitive price or affordable price. Anyway, fair price is all about affordable price. Okay, that is based on the production cost, after meeting all the expenses and deduction of tax, they offer some fair price. That unfair price is all about they try to project one thing, and while once if you go and utilizing the product, it will not be as it is supposed to be. Okay, and they used to do all sort of nonsense in measuring, weighting, and they treat fair treatment of work, treating the right man for a right job, for a right salary structure, how they adopt in number of motivational factors and appraisal factors and fringe benefits towards its employees. Okay, and unethical behavior is they do leakage of confidential matters, and also paying taxes, genuinely paying taxes, whether it is a GST or CST or income tax, whatever it be. Okay, ethical behavior for a businessman is to pay a tax in a very genuine manner, genuine accountability, and so on. Okay, and some unethical behavior is they used to maintain one forgery account, and for income tax purpose they used to have another one. okay, and also doing injustice to the pollution, causing in number of foolish advertisement, and they used to project one thing. Okay, and next one we'll see what are the types of business ethics. General business ethics based on their functions inside the organization. In number of department, each and every department, the functions are totally different. Whereas beyond the boundary of the country, they are having some international business ethics and ethics in economical system. Okay? And business ethics has some scope. Okay, business ethics at the society level, at the family level, at the okay, and also it is having some stakeholders level, employee, customer, okay, and the banking relationship, and the government people or income tax people, and the ethics having based on the business ethics, the company will be having some internal policy, how the employees, how the stakeholders has to maintain, and also their personal policy has to be maintained by the board of directors at the corporate governance, how they are very crazy in having the business ethics as a primary policy. Okay, and there are a number of types of ethics issues in business as a bribery and a coercion, and how honest the company is, how they are not causing any injustice towards the pollution and tax and other corruption material. Okay, what are the types of business value? It is all about dedication, integrity, accountability, collaboration, and the conduct in the all along the travel in the business. And what are the roles of business ethics? There are a number of departments inside the organization based on their production process. What are the roles will they be having? Whether it is a production department or a purchase department or a finance department or research and development department, training and development, and a HR department. Okay, their roles and responsibilities are totally different. Okay, next one we will see all about the importance of business ethics, how the business ethics, okay, increases the productivity of the firm. Okay, it helps in unfolding moral value during the tough time, and also it increases the employee motivation. Only if the company adopt a number of motivational factors, okay, in number of motivational factors, it increases the productivity of the firm, increases the morale of the employees, and also it supports employee development, organizational development, employee development. Okay, and also ethical and legal act, avoiding unethical, and creates a positive image and ethical value in the business. Okay. What are the areas of internal ethics? It is hiring the employee, recruiting the employee, hiring and training. There are a number of methods of hiring the employee, or a full-time employee, casual employees, or contract laborers, and so on. And by promoting the employee, they can find a good discipline, wage and salary administration, avoiding discrimination, description, and exploiting. And also these are the external environment of business ethics. That is, it is a political environment, economical, technological, and legal, and demographic, and other economic. What are the importance of business ethics? Already we have seen. Okay, so in business, ethics plays a vital role. If any company is not as having unethical behavior, it loses its value in a long run. So ethical behavior, the employee or a shareholders or a shareholder, that is investor, or the customer always try to maintain a good relationship, and there will be some in the long run the company will withstand, even only if the company is having an ethical behavior in its business. Thanks for attending my session. Thank you.